Hello, everyone. So, since it's almost spring now, I thought I was going to take a look at what sold over the last 3 months in the warm clothes department. So, since we all know that men's clothes sell for more, I'm going to start looking for them. So, let's see. I want to see what blazers sold. So, if I look for blazers and suits and separates in US only, pre-owned condition, we have a whopping 310,000 results for blazers available for sale. So it's a crazy saturated market. But what I am interested in is anything over $60, that is. And darn, wouldn't you know it, just like the last time I streamed, my throat isn't doing all that great. Okay, so from 310K, we went down to 88,000 results for a blazer. Men's blazers, over $60, located in the US. So what do I want to see now? I want to see what sold. So out of 88,000 available, 18,000 was sold. I've been kind of soured on Ralph Lauren blazers, and they seem like a total nightmare to sell. They sit forever and they sell for very little. But I think the reason this commanded money is cashmere. So Rag & Bone, it's a pretty small one. Bolioli? I have never heard of this brand. Must be Italian. What does the label look like, I wonder? Oh, Bolioli Milano. Good to know. London Fog Blazer leather. So leather blazer, well, that's kind of a given. Hermenegildo Zegna, cashmere. And it's a 62, although 62 is Italian sizing, it's probably 52 in the US. Some Brooks Brothers Madison Fit. Giorgio Armani Gray Plaid Wool Silk size 56. Again, is that Italian size 56 or is that US size 56? Now this is interesting. This brand doesn't seem like a terribly good brand to pick up, but look at this. I wonder if that's a one-off. It's a cool colorway, it's a cool print. What are those dragon buttons? Dragon buttons. So, okay. So not all Hart Schaffner and Marks blazers are blah. There are some that are not blah. Oh, someone used... Wait, Clothes Biz US. What is that? Clothes Biz US. Because I thought that was a Sizely. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so is there any other way to filter this? I want to see what sold in what size. So it appears that the largest number of solds is for size 42 in regular. And in these gigantic sizes, that would be a very big man for XLT. 6 sold, 11, 12, 74, and 42 in big and tall. So yes, it looks like Size 42, most sold, followed by 44 and then by 40. Okay. What about brand? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of brands to look through. So Lauren, Ralph Lauren, 1,140 sold. In comparison, Armani only 18, and 133 for Armani Collezioni. And what else? Not specified. How can you get away with not specified? I thought eBay requires you to enter brand name. Johanna Barnes, 3. Jean-Paul Gaultier, 5. Yohji Yamamoto, 2. Woolrich, 9. J. Crew, 631. Vivienne Westwood, 3. Issey Miyake, 2. Vineyard Vines, 39. Hugo Boss, 312. Hickey Freeman, 200, almost 260. Interesting. Because every so often I run into Hickey Freeman, and a quick look at what sold is not something that instills hope. Hart Scheffner Marks, 235 sold. Tommy Bahama, 24. Tom Ford, 63. Todd Snyder, 71. Tom Brown, 9. Theory, 21. Tasso Elba, 5. What's sold in Tasso Elba? That stuff sits for me. So, plaid silk. Wool, cashmere, navy. Okay. Wool. So Tasso Alba in wool seems like something to look into. But it seems like that's not a whole lot of sales for Tasso Alba, even with wool. Alright, let's scroll and see what we can observe. So cashmere is something that is definitely worth picking up. I just recently picked up something that had cashmere in it. I forget what it was. I think it was J. Crew. I may be wrong. This is interesting. Did not expect that. Franco Tassi. Who is Franco Tassi? Silk? Hopsack? What does that label look like? Haha. Pretty run-of-the-mill. My fingers look about as good as this. These days, winter has not been kind. So this one doesn't even have... How does this person know that this is silk? 100% silk. Where does it say that? I don't see that on this label. Yeah. Unless the 100% silk was under the finger. Alright. Good to know. Franco Tassi. Chaps. Ralph Lauren. Brown herringbone. Those funky vintage buttons. Chaps. Ralph. Why do I keep saying Lauren? Lauren? Lauren. That's right. It is Lauren. Yeah, so herringbone, wool, Chaps Ralph Lauren Nordstrom, all virgin wool. That's a cool way to list measurements. Okay. Another Boglioli. Mesquite, never Western wear is always interesting to look up. Now those suede inserts, they look like suede. This is so cool. Am I crazy? Does this look vintage? Is it the cut that's vintage or just the look? I don't know. Hard to say, but I definitely would have looked that up. Canale wool cotton. I have several Canale blazers and they're sitting. This one is interesting. This one is knit wool. That's the thing. It's not your regular structured lined blazer. This one is Canale 1934. Looks like it's double vented. Okay, good to know. Brioni, yeah, we all know what the Brioni sells. So Polo, Ralph Lauren, Donegal, tweed. Yes, Donegal tweed is definitely something worth picking up. But wait a second, how do you know this is Donegal tweed? It says wool cotton. I thought that tweed was wool, 100% wool. This is 50% wool, 50% cotton. How is this Donegal tweed? Donegal tweed. Yep. Donegal tweed is a durable 100% wool fabric. So 100% wool would be Donegal tweed. 50% wool, 50% cotton does not a Donegal tweed make. But who's gonna know, right? So, Joseph Abboud. I usually leave this behind. So, gray stretch cotton. Oh, I see. It's another one of those knit ones. Knit ones barely structured. If at all, it's lined, but it's sort of soft and cardigan-like. Joseph Abboud knit. Good to know. Oh, Laura Piana, that's a no-brainer, of course. Tommy Hilfiger. 90s tweed houndstooth. That is a cool looking blazer for sure. Look at that label. Another Brooks Brothers Madison. Madison. I said it like it's medicine. Madison. Calvin Klein tuxedo jacket new. So it's new in the title, but the condition is pre-owned. A little confusing. Ermenegildo Zegna. So, pinstripe. All season twill. So that must be the thing. Taylor Stitch. Taylor Stitch. That one is new for me. Nice label. Organic cotton, that's it. Good to know. That's hilarious. This one is for the feds. Rip me out. Okay. Atomic Fleck 50s, 60s. Mod green Hollywood sport coat blazer rockabilly. Let's see. How is this rockabilly? I don't know. If anybody knows how this is rockabilly, can you please comment? Put something in the chat if you are watching. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have left it behind, but look at the sale price. Atomic Fleck. Another Canale. Brown label. When you're in the trenches, you're not necessarily looking at the colors of labels, or rather, you're not looking up the meaning of the colors of blazers, but apparently of labels. But apparently it matters. Brown label. Does it actually matter? Canale brown label. Represents vintage, a previous era branding of the Italian luxury menswear house, often found in pre-owned, high-quality full suits. Brown label. Okay. Nice. You live and you learn, and you still die a fool. Suit supply. Where? It's a vintage Burberry double-breasted. Hermenegildo Zegna wool. Checker double vented 48L. I want to see that. Oh, nice. Very nice. The hell is 15 mil? Mil 15. Aha. So that's why 15 micron Australian superfine merino wool. Where is it on the label? Nowhere. Does anyone else see this being 15 mil? It just says wool. Q. I'm so confused. Where is the indication that this is 15 mil? No, accept only technical cookies, and no, never allow. Yeah, these guys are not gonna show you the label. So this one is a mystery. 15 mil, and I don't see anything on the label that says that. Samuelson. Never heard of that, never came across it. Cool pattern, interesting threads. Wool, silk, linen, cashmere. What on earth? I get the wool and cashmere, wool and silk, but wool, silk, linen, cashmere. What's the point? Oh, Saks Fifth Avenue, Samuelson. Okay. Wool, silk, linen. The tiniest amount of cashmere. What was, again, what's the point? Okay. Some Burberry of London. Okay. This one doesn't even have a brand. Alexander London. Tailored in England. How do they get this tape to stay on the sleeve? J. Crew Ludlow. Ludlow Moon. Let's see, what is Ludlow Moon? Ludlow. Ah, there it is. Moon. Brooks Brothers Regent. Marzoni Men's Blue Window Pen Marzoni. Another new one. Another new one for me. Okay, Marzoni. Vintage Giorgio Armani. Double-breasted. Okay. If you're hearing that weird noise in the background, that's the laundry machine going. Another Suit Supply linen, yes. Barrett McNutt. Let's see what that means. Nice linen. Really good looking. So, model. Okay, what is Barrett McNutt? Oh, Irish linen. Okay, let's see. Baird McNutt. Can't even spell. Irish linen. Oh, that's a good looking linen. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Women's linen shirts. Oh, I love linen so much. Hmm, 3 years ago. Oh, interesting. Interesting subreddit. Okay, so that makes sense. Burberry London, brown check. So that's a newer label. Brooks Brothers Regent. Yes, yes. We're familiar. Sweet. Isaiah, yes. Another Joseph Abboud. This is corduroy. Xenia. They don't even want to put Hermenegildo in the title. Hermenegildo doesn't deserve to be in the title, I guess. Spain? I thought Hermenegildo Xenia was Italian. Let's see. Multi-season. Made in Spain. Mila. Okay. Brioni, yeah. Vintage corduroy. Corduroy is definitely something to look up. Safari, always something to look up. Burberry London, I suppose. Brooks Brothers Makers. Okay. Ooh. Smoking jacket. David Donahue, Loro Piana. We all know what that means. Linen tweed. Oh boy. Canale gray plaid. Nice. Ralph Lauren, it's a suit. Why is a suit in the search when I was looking for just the blazers and suit separates? Another Donegal tweed. Now we're talking. This is all virgin wool. How do they decide that this is Donegal tweed? It doesn't show anything about this being Donegal tweed. It just says all virgin wool. Does anyone know? Can somebody comment? Canale Super 140s light gray wool. Okay, vintage J. Crew oarsman. Is that a cut or is that actually indicated inside? It is not indicated inside. Interesting. So I guess that's a cut. So chest pocket and 2 outside pockets, 3 buttons, that's oarsman. Okay. Thomas Dean. Laura Piana. What does the label look like? Oh, well, you look at that. Thomas Dean. Okay. That's a whole suit. John Varvatos. Linen military coat. Limited edition. Wow, that's very special. That looks like a very special jacket. Paul Frederick 2-piece suit. Peter Millar. Cashmere, wool, silk, tweed. Buffworks. Oh, that's good looking. That's a very good looking blazer. Bluff Works. I can't even read. Gramercy. Verity, yes, Canale. 120S. Vintage Calvin Klein. Double-breasted pinstripe. What is it with double-breasted pinstriped blazers that is so special? Paul Smith. Yeah, well. Velvet, burnt orange. What's not to like, right? Paul Smith. How much is Paul Smith new? Oh my. Okay, well that makes sense. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Good to know. Rowing blazers, yes. Vintage Harris tweed, yes. Johnny O. Oh, that's very pretty. How can you tell what color it is? The first picture is blue, the rest are gray. Johnny O. Nice. I don't understand. The contents are plastic. 95% polyester. Polyester is plastic. If that's the content of this, why is anyone paying $150 for plastic? Please tell me that's the lining. No? Wow, okay, well that makes no sense. Pink silk wool blend blazer. Pink blazer, Ralph Lauren. Very cool, okay. Hermenegildo, I will always be picking that up. Vintage Pendleton, Western blazers, definitely always look them up. J Press. Navy blue. What is J Press? It is a brand. Founded on Yale campus. How could you tell that this was J Press? Dear seller? Oh, there it is. Blind. It's right in the middle. Okay. Prada. Yeah. Like when I see this stuff at thrift stores, I just don't know if I have enough knowledge to tell if the item is authentic or it's just a horrendous, I don't know, horrendous fake. Or worse, a really good fake. Tom James. Okay. Some Brooks Brothers Regent Fit. Brioni. Okay, so he gave Freeman. Okay, cashmere. 100% cashmere. Oh, that totally makes sense. Cashmere rules. J. Crew, Ludlow, Laura Piana, yes. Mariano Rubinacci. Mariano Rubinacci. Mariano Rubinacci. I'm trying to memorize that. My dude, how did you find out that this was Mariano Rubinacci? Where's the label? Napoli? Filangieri? Does it say anything? Semi-long? What is semi-long? That's a funny name. It's a barber, a den, and a cat. Okay. I guess they looked up the label and that's how they found out. Chore blazer? How does something become a chore blazer? Nice linen. Oh, I guess it looks... Funnily enough, I picked up something that kind of looks like a uniform. It's also made of linen, but now I know how to title it, so it's a chore blazer. Workwear jacket. Okay. I'm gonna save this for myself. Wait, what? That's what it looks like now? They're giving you a spectrum and they're placing the item there? Interesting. This would be a lot more interesting if they allowed you to sort of pick between these pretty subjective grades of quality. Okay, I'll save this for later. Okay. Darn, AI is getting better and better. Look at this picture. Suit Supply has Brooks Brothers Regent, Explorer, J. Crew Thompson. Okay. Another Suit Supply, Turnbull and Asser. I feel like I've heard of that. Oh my god. It's all wrinkled as heck. I see, yes, I see. Mr. Turk. Mr. Turk? That is a crazy blazer. Mr. Turk. Good to know. Very, very good to know. Cesare Attolini. I don't know if I would ever come across something like that. Oh, this is cute. Oh, yeah. Not happening. Cesare Attolini. Sartoria Attolini, Napoli. So why is it Cesare and not Sartoria? I don't understand. Where did Cesare come from? Sartoria Attolini. Okay, we'll know. So Attolini. Hopsack jacket, blue chalk stripe. What does that look like? Gentry, the trimmer fit. Interesting. So as soon as you mention Hopsack, it doesn't matter what brand it is, it seems like Hopsacks are of interest to people. These are kind of dark, the pictures. Alright. Ted Baker, yeah, no brainer. Brioni, Polo, Ralph Lauren, linen, wool, silk, Prince of Wales. Prince of Wales. Let's see, is it worn on Prince of Wales? By Prince of Wales? With Prince of Wales? What? Holy smokes, look at all. So these are under features. So this person is stuffing their features section with all these keywords. Oh, that seems like total overkill. It's under theme and under features. Lord. Oh, it's the color is Prince of Wales with blue and purple veins. Let's check that out again. Okay. I see. That's what Prince of Wales is. Okay. Mystery solved. English Laundry. Linen. That makes sense, yes. That makes sense. Whoa. I'd wear that. I would totally wear that. Christmas green. Whoa, that is very green. Chips by Ralph Lauren. Okay. John Varvatos again. Oof, that is very cool. Giorgio Armani, Canale Sports Pastel Blue, Canale Sports again, Suit Supply, Brooks Brothers, Fitzgerald, Loro Piana, yes, yes, and yes. Hugo Boss, elbow patches. Okay. Flint & Tinder, yes, we know. Gucci, Tom Ford. Gucci and Tom Ford, is that a collab? I don't understand. Where does Tom Ford come from? Ah, I see. Some Tom Ford was a designer for Gucci. Interesting. Now that's some serious industry knowledge. KJ Crew, Flannel Navy Railroad, Stripe, Unstructured. Oh, this is cute. Ralph Lauren, okay. Harris Tweed again, yes, we know. Burberry's double breasted, yes, yes, yes. Billy Reed. Billy Reed. I feel like I've seen that label. No, I have not. That is not a familiar label to me. Billy Reed. Okay. Camel Hair. Hermenegildo Zegna again. Corneliani. Linda has some good stuff. Hugo Boss suit. Brioni, yes. Chips Ralph Lauren. Luxury loomed. Ainija. How do you pronounce that? Is it from Germany? Italy? Oh, is it another oarsman jacket? Just pocket. Oh no, that one didn't have the flaps. What is this? Aha. So it is German. Oh, there's no way to pronounce it without it sounding horrendous in English. What? And these ones are selling this for $17.99? What? Oh, this one is 100% cashmere. I don't get it. Ooh, what are those things? Oh boy, what is that? Well, that doesn't describe anything at all. And I think this bot's at the reason this is so cheap. This is fixable. This hole under the armpit inside is fixable. This is harder to fix, yes. I see, so it's a little worn. That's a whole suit for $99.99. Brandini. Let's see, what is Brandini? Another double-breasted one. I don't know, I know it's a matter of taste and such, but wow, is anyone into these Double-breasted blazers, they're just so strange looking to me. Wait, there it is. Brandini, okay. Isaiah, Canale Nautica. What is Nautica doing here? Nautica beige, 100% wool, serge twill. How can you tell? How can you tell that this is serge twill? Diagonal ridges on both sides. I cannot tell. Oh yeah, they are diagonal. But how can you tell if they're diagonal on both sides? Interesting. Another J. Crew Ludlow. Another 15 mil. Where is that indication? I want to know. Are those little dots mil? Ah, here it is. Here it is. It says here 15 mil. The other one claimed to be 15 mil, but it wasn't. Oh, 100% cashmere, yes. Verity inlet, yes. These unstructured potato suckle king blazers, I guess, are the thing now. Peter Millar, yes. Isaiah. Todd Snyder, yes. Stafford Harris Tweed. Harris Tweed is the saving grace. Orvis corduroy, okay. Elbow patches, yes. Canale Theory Suit. Suit supply. More suit supply. Verity inlet, okay. That's one heck of a pick. Oh, lamb leather blazer slash jacket. That's fantastic. Looks really good. Land's End tweed wool. What is this a measurement of? I can't tell. Brioni Hugo Boss Virgin Wool Flannel Jacket. Loro Piana Armani Robert Graham. Yeah. Is it Barcellino or Barcellino two-piece suit? Is it Italian or is it Spanish? Novecento. 90. Or is it 900? What is Novecento? 1900. Again, what is this a measurement of? Ah, I see. Okay. Good to know. John Varvatos. David Snyder, Brooks. Ooh, pretty cool. Madras is always great. Michael Kors, gray plaid wool suit, a whole suit for $70. That's a steal. Velvet. Another corduroy saddlebred. I sold a saddlebred several months back, but it was just beige, nothing interesting. Peter Millar, Marina Zenia. So we are at the Alto 52. We're sort of circling the same brands. The Alto. Oh no, I feel like I've seen this label before and I thought it looked like crap. Okay, that's it. Billy Reed. Brooks Brothers corduroy, nice. J. Curl Ludlow, Irish linen, well, definitely would cost money. Canale, Crone, I've sold Crone before. John Varvatos, Emporio Armani, Robert Graham, Canale, Peter Millar, Rice. Robert Graham, Hugo Boss, Orvis Wool, Tweed, yes. Money, whole suit, $420, good price. Tom James, 100% cashmere. Yeah, I know. It's out of stock. Nice color. Corporate image. Okay. How do they know this is Tom James? I guess I looked up the label. Ted Baker, yeah. Maurizio Baldassari. I just want to burn it into my brain, and I'm a visual learner. Burberry, J. Crew Ludlow, Canale. Stafford Vintage has a very, very red jacket. Harris Tweed, yes we know. Bonobos, Jet Setter. Gucci. Bonobos, Jet Setter. Vitale Barberis Canonico. This is not the first time we encounter this. What time is it? I have about 17 more minutes on my laundry cycle. Oh my goodness, what, it's been an hour already? My. Vintage, Levi's, Western wear, definitely. Canale, Horton Schaffner. Wool. Stafford, herringbone, merino wool. Okay. So herringbone and wool at once are a really good combo. Camel hair. Oxford clothes. Jack Victor. Brooks Brothers. Scabal. Pardon me. What is Scabal? Oh my god. What? They took a picture, printed it out, and put it on the background. That's commitment. Wow, that is definitely commitment. Corneliani. Okay. Tweed jacket. Drago wool. Oh, I see. Yeah. Armani Barbatos Pronto Uomo. Pronto Uomo can sell for more than 25 bucks? Interesting. 100% wool, 50 short. So big size. Short man. 100% wool. Good to know. Okay, so far it looks like we're sort of seeing repeated brands. Donegal tweed. That's a great find. Okay. LBM. What is LBM? LBM. Interesting. Very unassuming label. But good to know. LBM. Brooks Brothers, Canale Ferretti, Suit Supply, J Press again, Yves Saint Laurent, Wool Tweed Blazer, Bonobos Lanificio. Brooks Brothers whole suit for 130 bucks. Ralph Lauren, oh, that's a nice dinner jacket. Ron, blue stretch blazer. I have never seen this in stores. Phineas Cole. I'm immediately thinking of Phineas Gage, the poor guy who had his head pierced by a piece of railing. Oh, was it 100 years ago? Phineas Cole. This is a very eye-catching colorway. Ralph Lauren Brown Tan Linen Glen Check. I know of Glen Plaid, but Glen Check. Glen Check pattern. Interesting. Alternating light and dark stripes. They create small and large checks. Okay. Live and learn. Jill Sander, yeah. Heidelberg. Brown tweed. Rudolf Gerben. Eppelheim Heidelberg. What is a full bespoke handmade Heidelberg brown tweed? Now I have to know. The Heidelberg is a store. Wait, what? That's a university, that's not right. What? That's not it. Okay. Flora Piana, yes. Ted Baker. 7 diamonds. 7 diamonds. Ah, that's another cardigan-like blazers, okay. Hearst tweed, yes. Brooks Brothers Madison. Madras blazer, definitely. Christian Dior, Trunk Clothier. Oh, now that's a barn blazer, oarsman jacket. Ah, cool. Never seen that in stores. Billy Reed, Brooks Brothers again, Burberry, Canali, Todd Snyder. And that's just one page again. Jill Sander, Heidelberg again. Brioni, Burberry. Orvis wool cashmere. Okay. Cool buttons. Aha, Hopsack again. Let's see. Do they give us a close-up of the Hopsack? Oh, I think it's... Oh, yeah, I see it. Hart Schaffner marks. Wool brown gold button. Okay. Alright, I think... Yeah, as soon as it's a linen blazer, pretty much grab that. Canali, Bonobos. That is new. Latwiche. Wow. Cool wolf. Wow, no, that would be a find. Bill Blass. That's a whole suit. Fairty again, Fairty, Canali, Silk Linen, LL Bean. Oh, yeah, that would totally be a thing to grab. It's a safari style. Paul Stewart. Prince of Wales. Is this Prince of Wales? I think. I'm losing my mind already. Is this Prince of Wales or is it not Prince of Wales? Oh, it's just way too much. Way too many prints to keep in mind. Paul Stewart, there it is. Cotton silk linen, nice blend. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Or a suede. Hardwick. Ugh. Vintage Polo University, Camel Brown. I have a Vintage Polo University for sale. I also have these, but it's interesting that they're showing that this sold for 80. I could have sworn that I haven't seen anything selling over 55 last time I checked. But I suppose things change. Cool label. Memorable. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a day. As I'm clicking on to the next one. Loro Piana, that's what is the selling point. Brioni. Okay. Huh? That's new. New to me, anyway. Baltileri. Blue label. Okay. Alright, that's it. Ladies and gents, and whoever's watching this, I hope you have a very good evening and a very good weekend. Thank you for stopping by.